Hi, and welcome back to another video from the Noob Gardener. And today I want to talk about the star fruit tree or the carambola. If you, like me, loves star fruits and wants to grow a tree, then you need to listen to what I have to say next. So when I first started out, buying this tree behind me here is about 3 years old. I did not know anything about star fruit trees, and that was my mistake. So you see, if you do a little bit of research, you will find out that star fruit trees are not true to seed, meaning that if the mother plant has a fruit that tastes sweet and it is a taste that you like to have and grow in your backyard, and if you try to propagate it, take the fruit from the mother plant, propagate it by seeds, it is not gonna grow up and produce the same fruit that you ate. So that is what it means. So if the mother plant had a fruit that was sweet or sour or a taste that catered to what you like, the seed that you started growing up, it is not going to produce the same fruit. It may be sweeter, it may be sour, but most of the time it is sour. And that is exactly what happened to me. The tree behind me was propagated by seeds. The reason why I bought it was because it was a little bit cheaper, and at the time I didn't know better. So if you want to plant starfruit or carambola and want to plant a variety that you like and a fruit with a taste that you like, then you need to buy a grafted tree. What that means is, it's going to be on a rootstock regardless of what fruit it produces, and then a branch from a mother plant that with a known taste, so that when the tree grows up, all the new woods are going to be from the mother plant DNA. So if the fruit tastes sweet, then it's going to be sweet. If it's sour, then it's going to be sour. And so don't make the same mistake that I did and buy this tree starting from seeds. So this tree here is about 3 years old. As you can see, the tree is very healthy. It produced a lot of fruits. However, last season it gave me, season two, the second year, it gave me about 3 to 4 fruits, and those fruits were sour, not too sour, but it was not sweet. It was not what I was expecting, right? So this year is year number three. Um, let me pick up the camera and give you guys a closer look. Hold on. So as you can see here, look at this. I have pruned a bunch of branches already with this tree, and just look at these two small branches. They're the size of, let me see, of my of my index finger, right? But just look at how many fruits are on them. And I've cut these branches short already. If I let it grow all the way to the ground like this, I may have a few thousand fruits on this tree this season. You see, it has gotten so heavy that the branch is a little bit bent over and touched in the ground, and just look at the sheer number of fruits on it. So if you have experience with star fruit, they do produce a lot of fruits. And if it is it is the taste that you like, then then you wouldn't mind, right? But these are sour. At least last season, I haven't tasted this season yet, so that is something that I will do next. But just you know just look at the sheer volume of of the fruits here. Just look at them. uh, so this tree here, I kind of pruned more than half of the branches back already this season, and there are a lot of fruits on them still. If I were to leave all the branches, I will probably yield maybe, you know, 2 to 3 or even 4 times the amount of, the amount of fruits that I currently have right now. Just, just look at it. So yeah, so growing star fruit is, is a fun and beautiful tree, but it has to be the taste that you like. So yes, please don't make the same mistake that I did and buy a grafted star fruit tree. And if possible, as to have a taste of the fruit first, because if it's grafted, then there's most likely that it is already producing fruit, or you can ask to taste a fruit from the mother plant where the wood was taken from. So last year I did try to to buy some new woods and try to graft it onto this tree, because it was sour, and I got about maybe 6 or 7 scions, uh, but it all failed. It's quite difficult to graft star fruit. Um, so yeah, so I have not tasted these yet this season, which I will do right now. Let's go. Let's pick a big one or two and have a taste. So this one here looks big. Let's pick this one and this one, and maybe one from another branch. Uh, let's let's pick this one right here. Uh, okay, so let's have a taste test. So let's have a taste test right now. So I have prepared hot chili salt dipping sauce, just in case these fruits are sour. Um, so these are the 3 fruits that I just picked off the tree. Let's try this one first. So I grow my trees without any pesticides, so I can just eat them right off of the tree. So here we go. It's too sour. But let's dip this in this sauce and see if it's edible. It is still a little bit too sour. At least this one is. Let's try the next one. This one is bigger. Okay, here we go. Ah, it's the same taste. It's too sour. So now I'm facing with a dilemma. Do I cut this tree down and replace it with one that's I can graft, that's grafted, or I can try to buy new scions and try grafting again. But the scions are quite expensive. It's about $30 for maybe 5 to 6 scions, and you can buy a brand new tree grafted for about you know $60. So I might just have to dig it up and replant a new tree. But then I would waste it 3 years, the past 3 seasons growing this tree, and the tree is quite healthy, it's quite beautiful, and I don't really want to cut it down. But the thing about these sour fruit is that you can use it for cooking. A lot of Asian dishes use this in their culinary, so there's a purpose for it. If you like to cook and and sour, is one of your ingredient and star fruit is one of your ingredient, then this may work out for you. But for me, I don't do much cooking, so I'm not sure if I want to keep this tree in my in my garden. It looks beautiful. It's pleasing to the eyes, but it's not good for eating. It's way too sour. So yeah, so that is one of the mistake that I don't want you guys starting out planting star fruit to make. Like me, wasted 3 years and grow something that you can't really eat. So yeah, if you want to grow star fruit or carambola, please make sure that you bought a grafted tree, and and a fruit that tastes the way that you like. So don't grow something starting from seed, because you don't know what it can give you, when it start to flower and fruit. And another thing about star fruit is that they produce like the second season, even if it's from seed. So that was one of the reasons why I chose the cheaper plant, because I knew that it would produce the next season. So don't make my mistake. Buy a grafted tree. Spend the extra dollar. Yeah. So yes, if you like my content, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more fruit trees and more mistakes, really, and so that you can learn from me and become a better gardener yourself. Thank you and have a good day.